Next one. Manasat kamamakotim vachas satyamashimhi pashunam rupamannasya mai Shri Shrayatam yashah. Okay. Okay, this is now talking about a phenomenon that is factual. Kama, desire. Kama, akutim, born where? In the mind. Okay, manasat kama makutim. Satyamashimhi. Then it becomes satya, truth, real. How? Through words. So what do they say? Be careful about what you ask for in life. Because if it doesn't get answered now, it might get answered in another birth. Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
It's a common thing they say here. They say, be careful what you ask for. Hey, there's even a nice country song on that. Don't remember the title. You know, one of the country music, one of the musicians has a nice song on that one. So, desire starts in the mind and then it becomes real when it is expressed. Okay, let's use vachaha as expressed. Then it becomes real. Satyamashimhi. That is a fact. Okay, just keep it like that. That is a fact. Since we, meaning the rishis, know that this is a fact, therefore we are going to ask you. Ask you what? Pashunam rupa bannasya mai Shri Shrayatam yashah. So give me, may I be known, may I possess Shri, which is in the form of what? Pashunam rupam annasya rupam. Rupam here means plenitude, collection, plenitude, plenty of what? Pashu. Those days cows. Anna, food. Look, expand that, okay? Expand Pashu and Anna into our lives. Nourishment, provisions, all of that. Because we know this is a fact, therefore it's almost an audacious kind of statement saying, therefore we are requesting this. Okay. Now, we can say, is this true? That whatever desire we have, and if we express it, it will become real? Yes and no. Yes and no. If you're very integrated a person, like you read about the rishis, then it becomes factual. But if you are not that integrated a person, maybe not.
What's an integrated person?
Okay. We do have somebody now in the politics who's very integrated. Adam Schiff, head of the Intelligence Committee, is an integrated person.
Mueller?
I'm not.
What are you mentioning?
I'm mentioning a person who is integrated. He's not a rishi or anything, but he's integrated. He knows exactly. His words are chosen instinctively. Why? How does that happen? Because you have lived an integrated, disciplined life. Only such a person can come up with this. Nothing is just thrown out. If emotions and intellect are not mixed. When a rishi speaks those days, there is no bend between what they're thinking and what comes out. That's why I have said in the introduction that the Vedas were not planned. They were spontaneous. Whereas our Puranas are planned. It's planned. Nothing bad about it. I'm just saying it works different. So that's why Vedas are harder to understand. And I would encourage you to see this mythologist who's passed away, Joseph Campbell. Very, very good. Very, very good. Watch his videos. He used to teach mythology at Sarah Lawrence College in the East Coast. You get a better idea what mythology is all about, all these stories and everything, when you see what he has to say. Joseph Campbell, Joseph, and Campbell, Campbell. And he has several videos.
I think PBS
PBS is what they used to.
They may be still selling them, so you might want to.
I'm sure, or Amazon will have it for
Amazon
sure.
will definitely.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. Those are beautiful. I mean, if you get
Yeah,
a
it
chance,
really
the libraries might have it.
yeah, libraries might have it, and it's worth it because your knowledge will expand. You'll have a more balanced idea about how religion, the role of religion, the role of these stories. He even says the word mythology is not the right word to use because myth means false. No, and there's nothing false about this. So, okay, that one, please read. Is it? Did I do that all? Yeah, I think I did. Okay. Who's reading that? Shanti, I think you're reading it.
Knowing that desires when vocalized become true and actualized, may Shree happen through plenitude of provisions and energies thus attained by me.
Okay. कर्दमेन प्रजाभूत मयि संभव कर्दमं श्रियं वासे मे कुले. Did I read it? कर्दमेन प्रजाभूत मयि संभव कर्दमं श्रियं वासे मे कुले मातरं पद्ममालिनी. श्रियं वासे मे कुले. Kule means it's expanding not just the griha but kula, your clan. One of my friends said, now we don't have any joint families, we are creating tribes. Our own tribe of people who think the way we do.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So we can think of Kule like that. So it's saying, can that source of plenitude be there within my Kula? Bless my Kula to have that source of plenitude. So when I walk the streets, because I love Petaluma so much, quietly I'll be singing Jai Ma Petaluma. Jai Ma Petaluma, Jai Ma Petaluma, Jai Ma Petaluma, Jai Ma Jai. Because I love this city. The city has a nourishing capacity to it. So,
What is Kardama?
I'm coming to Kardamena. So I went on the lower line first. This is the request. Padma Malini, again the concept of chakras is there. The connection of chakras is there. All of this plays a part. Kardama is soil. Kardama is soil. It's not sand. It's not mulch, but it's soil. Okay, so you understand that? Kardamena praja. It is only in soil that growth is possible.
Fertile land.
Fertile, yeah. Kardamena prajabhuta. Mai sambhava kardama. May that phenomenon of soil happen to me. In other words, may I provide an atmosphere for growth wherever I am. Not an atmosphere that will stifle the growth, not just myself, but everybody else who's in this. Like if it's a home, if it's a family, if it's a company, if it's a store, may I provide this phenomenon of soil so that I'm providing with my behavior, I provide an environment for the growth. For growth. Okay. And I think that's a very good thought for parents especially. Because all we want to do is provide an atmosphere of growth for our kids, right? Mai sambhava kardama shriyam vase mekale. So very simple. So whether it's a clan, whether it's a tribe, whether it's a group, you want that phenomenon too. Shriyam vase. So may my group or my family have this source there. Shriyam vase mekule mataram Padma Malini. Okay.
What is Praja?
The praja means seed. Only in soil things will grow.
Mm-hmm.
That means there is a number into it too, isn't it? Plants. Now you think praja in terms of royalty, you think of the king. If the king provides the right atmosphere, then you have subjects.
Okay.
And many at that. But when we talk about family, then the constituents of a family are many. That happens only if you have the right environment. Kardamena prajabhuta mai sambhava. If you are tight, it's not a good soil, there won't be any growth. Right? Does it make sense to you? Praja talks a little bit in terms of number too, in a way. The word praja involves number. In those days, that was important. Now it's not so much.
I'm thinking of Kula as the Shuna and the Padma Malini as the.
You can think of that if you wish. There is this term kula and akula in Tantra. You're thinking of that, are you? Yeah, that we could
And the
easily
Padma Malini
are connected. Yeah, Malini definitely talks about the connection of the different chakras within us. Okay, yes, definitely. That's good about the word kula. Yeah. Okay, please read that next person.
May I be blessed with capacity to provide proper growth the way a good soil does. May you, O Mother Shriyam, like a string of creative processes, reside in my clan.
Okay. आपसृजन्तु स्निग्धानि चिक्लीतं वस मे गृहे निच देवीं मातरं श्रियं वासय मे कुले. Here both griha and kula is called. Griha, house, my home, and kula. Apasrijantu snigdhani chiklitam. Chiklitam is moisture. How is moisture produced? Apasrijantu, produced by water. Right? Moisture is produced by water. Snigdhani, that induces the bonding. Snigdha, sneha, the word for love comes from the word snigdha. Or at least they are connected. So what are we asking for? Water in our family or bonding?
Bonding.
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 We want bonding in the family, in the home. Signat chiklitam vasame grihe. So later on, you know what they did when the Puranas came into being? They made Chiklita a goddess who stands outside Lakshmi's house. Nothing bad, but that's the only way they could relate to it. Okay. Nicha means close. Devi, Mataram, Shriyam, Vasaya Mekule. Mataram, mother, again Shriyam, referring to her. May you stay in my kula, in my clan. Okay. Somebody read that one. That's pretty. Now it's going to be not so complicated anymore. We're almost coming to the end.
O Mother Shriyam, may thou reside in my home in the form of love that will bond my family together.
Okay. Next one. Ardram pushkarinim pushtim suvardam hema malinim suryam hiranmayim lakshmim jatavedo ma'avaha ardram yatkarinim yashtim pikkalam padma malinim chandram hiranmayim lakshmim jatavedo ma'avaha. I put both the words together because they have so many words in
Yeah,
common.
they're off.
Yeah, you maybe Chandra was put first and
Yeah.
Surya is next. Sometimes the words are changed
Yeah.
here and there. You'll hear different recitations of it. I don't know, it doesn't matter, I would say, because I've heard different ways the words being placed. How is it in that one?
It's flipped.
Yeah, Chandra is coming first and
Yeah,
then Surya.
then Surya,
Is that what it?
yeah,
Anything else?
Yes, and then
And the Pingala also will change sometimes.
Adra Pushkarinim Pushtim Suvarnam Hema Malinim
Ah.
Suryam Hiranmayim Lakshmim
Okay, Jatavedu.
Jatavedo Mahavaha.
Correct.
Then Adram Pushkarinim Yashtim Pingalam Padma
Okay, so instead of Yat Karanim, it is Pushkaranim.
Pushkarinim.
Yeah, okay, but that's fine. It doesn't change the meaning so much. Ardram Pushkaranim or Ardram Yat Karanim Yashtim Pingalam Padmamalinim Chandram Hiranmayim. Look at the three luminaries they're talking about here in this order. Surya, okay. Chandra, and all, isn't it has to do with the fire anyway, right? Everything is done to the fire. So there are three luminaries we are talking about. So when I'm here, Suryam Hiranmayim Lakshmi Jatavedoma Avaha. Bring to me what? Pushkarini, in temples in India and all, there's a tank outside and they will call it a Pushkarini. Because supposed to have lotuses growing. I don't know if they do, but people go and take bath and everything in it now. But those pushkarini, usually you use that term only when you have a tank or a lake or a pond in which lotuses are growing. So this is an environment that is moist and wet, bonding, and where growth. So we see that, and that is what is being requested in that, please bring that to me. Please make that thing happen to me. Because what happens to you when you look at a lake that is flooded with lotuses? There is a sense of feeling full. You feel full when you see that. And we want that. And then the first one is addressing Surya. Second one is Pushkarini is the same for both. Both have to do with these concept of the lake with the with the lotuses. So, but the only thing is the first one referring to the sun is the way the sun works, is shining down on to this. Whereas with Chandra we are talking about what does Chandra do is, in Ayurveda for instance, if done properly, people go and pick the herbs only on certain days. They're not supposed to pick up the herbs every day, because the moon nourishes the herbs. Nowadays, think with all this electric light and all the illumination, our herbs are not as potent as they used to be, because we have interfered. It's the nature of the moon to nourish the herbs so they become more potent. That's how they become potent and become more medicinal. There are still places in India where that is there, and they will go and pick certain herbs up only on certain days, and they will chant before they pick. All of that. Sometimes some places, even if it's in a factory, as they're making the concoction, they are chanting to make it more effective, because we need it for healing. No. So that role of Chandra we cannot forget. We cannot forget the fact that the role that the Surya plays in our life, how nourishing the Surya is, how valuable Surya is. We cannot forget that either. The other words are simply being complementary to this. Hema is also golden. Pingala is tawny. That's the color of the moon on Purnima. That kind of gold. That's what Pingala is. Okay. So as I said, all of those words are simply complementary to this picture. Okay. Can somebody read that? Maybe it's together there. Then you can read that.
O Agni, bring to me that Lakshmi that is fully resourceful, which I may attain through diligent efforts that yield fulfillment.
Does it take effort on the part of the lotus to come from that mush and from the bottom, doesn't it? This is the last one. Tamma avaha jatavedo lakshmi manapagaminim yasyam hiranyam prabhutam gavo dasyo shwan vindeyam purushanaham. So this is almost like the previous one that we have, right? Earlier. Look at the verse 2, I think it is. Look at verse 2.
What is Anapagamini?
That will not leave me. Gam gacha to go.
Second verse?
Yeah, it's the same.
Almost the same, except you notice. See if you can find out what the difference is. Try to read that, and I'll go like this. Tam, ma, avaha, correct? Jatavedo, lakshmim, anapagaminim. Yasyam, correct?
Yes.
Hiranyam.
Yeah.
Instead of Vindeyam, we have Prabhutam.
Prabhutam.
Oh,
That means come into existence.
okay.
Vindeyam is obtaining. Here it is. Prabhuta means to come into existence. Then what Vindeyam? Then what do you have after that?
Gama.
Gamashwa. That means Ga and Ashwa. That means cow and horses. Here, look what, that's the difference. Gavo Dasyo Shwan.
Dasya will be probably services, right?
Yeah. Feminine there. Because we have services coming here, Purusha.
Yeah.
What is Prabhuta?
Come into existence. So the role of the female in this services is important. That's why you have Gavo Dasyo Shvat. Ashwa, of course, horses is preferred. Vindem Purushanaha. So both male and female services is what they're saying. Do you know in India, as far as I remember, this churning never done by men.
Yeah.
Think about it. Men never do the churning. Always women.
Twice.
Can you explain this one more time?
Which one? This
The
one?
last line. Yeah.
Tam Mahava, bring to me, O fire, Jatavedo, O Lakshmi, that Lakshmi which will not abandon me, as before. By whose substance Prabhutam is born or is brought into existence. What? Gavo, provisions or cows here. Dasya, female servitors. Ashwa, horses or energy, transportation, everything. Vindeyam, and in addition Purushan, because in Sanskrit you can put it anywhere and the meaning won't change, right? Vindeyam, I'm able to obtain. Aham, I can obtain it. Does it make sense now?
Okay.
You're saying okay very reluctantly. There's a little doubt there.
Yeah.
Yes,
Because
do talk about the.
the Vindeyam Purusha.
Purushan goes with the Gava, Dasya, Ashwa. See, in Sanskrit, that's what I said. You can
Yeah.
put them anywhere. But because it has the grammatical thing built into the word, you can put the word anywhere in Sanskrit and it will not change the meaning. Okay, so here, for us to understand, because of English being the language too, is Gava, Dasi, Ashwa, Purusha all go together. These are all what need to come to me.
Oh,
Okay. Okay, I'll do Sarve Bhavantu Guru. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschid Dukha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.